Welcome to this strength and flexibility yoga flow. Today we'll move the body in all directions, creating more length and space, as well as building overall strength to feel great. We'll begin with a few rounds of sun salutations, so meet me standing at the front of the mat. As you inhale, reach the arms up, press the palms together, look up, and then exhale, fold forward, reach down. Inhale, lift the head, lengthen. And as you exhale, step back to plank position and lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. With your next inhale, step forward to the front of the mat, lengthen. And exhale, fold to the legs. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach the arms up. And exhale, relax the arms. Inhale, reach up, palms press. And exhale, fold forward, reach down. Inhale, lift the head, lengthen. And exhale, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing, steady breathing here. With your next inhale, step forward to the front of the mat, lengthen. Exhale, fold to the legs. Inhale, come to standing, reach up, elongate the whole body. And exhale, relax the arms. Inhale, reach up, palms press. Exhale, fold forward, reach down. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, step back, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Breathe. With the next breath in, step forward to the front, lengthen. And exhale, fold deeply to the legs. Inhale, come all the way up, reach. And exhale, relax the arms. And then bend the knees deeply. Inhale, arms reach to chair position. And then exhale, fold, stretch the legs straight. Inhale, lift the head, lengthen. And then exhale, step back to plank position, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale through upward facing. And then exhale into downward facing. From down dog, extend the right leg back behind you, keeping the hips level. And hold here. Then with the next exhale, step the right foot forward to the front of the mat. Circle the left heel down to the floor. Right hand stays down as you slowly transition to triangle pose. With the next exhale, bend the right knee and transition to side angle pose, reaching the left arm towards the front of your mat. And then reach the left arm behind you and see if you can find your right thigh as you start to straighten the right leg. And move the right hand to the inside of your right leg. And you could stay here, turning to the left. Or if you have a little bit more room here, you could try to move your right hand off the mat, more or less in the middle between your 2 feet, but without changing the position of your feet. And then as you exhale, release, bringing the right hand on the inside of your right foot, bend the right knee, and then extend the left arm straight up. And again, option to stay here, or if it feels good, see if you can thread the right arm underneath your thigh and reach for your hand or wrist behind your back. And then release, bring both hands to the floor on the inside of your right foot. You might need to make some room, walking the right foot out to the side. Then lower the left knee down to the floor. And bring the right hand to your inner thigh and gently encourage a little bit more of external rotation here, coming to the outer edge of your right foot. And then release and step back to plank position. Inhale here in plank, and then exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale through upward facing dog, and exhale into downward facing. As you inhale, extend the left leg back, keeping the hips level, and hold here. With the next exhale, step the left foot forward to the front of the mat, circle the right heel down, then stretch the left leg straight, And extend the right arm to the ceiling for triangle pose. And with the next exhale, bend the left knee and reach the right arm towards the top of your mat for side angle position. And then start bringing the right arm behind your back and see if you can grab your left thigh as you straighten the left leg. Then left hand comes to the inside of your left foot, and you could stay here or bring the left hand in between your feet, just a little bit off the mat, so that you can turn the torso to the right. And as you exhale, release, left hand beside your left foot, bend the left knee, and then extend the right arm straight up. And you could stay here or go ahead for the bind. And then release, bring both hands to the mat on the inside of your left foot, and then lower the right knee to the floor. Left hand comes to the inside of your upper leg, and then gently encourage that external rotation, allowing the left foot to lift off the mat. And then release, hands to the mat, step back to plank position. Inhale here in plank, and then exhale lower. Inhale through upward facing dog, and then exhale into downward facing. One breath here. And then with your next inhale, step the feet behind your wrists, preparing for Malasana. Squat low and bring the hands together at your heart. Hips reach down, head reaches up to the ceiling. And then from here, release the right hand to the floor. And as you inhale, extend the left arm straight up. And you could stay here, or if it feels comfortable, then take the bind, reaching around with your right arm for the left hand or wrist. Turn to the left and gaze over the left shoulder. And then let go, coming through the center just briefly, and then switch sides. Left hand out to the side, inhale, extend the right arm up, and then if comfortable, take the bind. And then release, returning through the center. Now, option to stay here, or if you'd like to try, bring the hands forward and then start shifting the hips from side to side. So lifting the right foot off the mat, allowing the knee to point towards the back of the mat, and then switching sides. Right foot comes down, left foot lifts to the outer edge. Try it a few times. At the same time, reaching your hands farther forward. Last round. And then see if you can keep both feet firmly on the mat and then fold a little bit more forward while keeping the hips down. And then release, bring the hands to the front of the mat and step back to plank position. Inhale here, and then exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog, and then exhale into downward facing. From down dog, step forward to the front of the mat, lengthen, and then exhale, fold to the legs. Bend the knees deeply. Inhale, reach the arms up to chair position. And then exhale, fold forward and straighten the legs. Inhale, head lifts. Elongate the spine. And then exhale, step back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. From down dog, as you inhale, extend the right leg up. And exhale, bend the right knee. And allow yourself to linger here for a moment, reaching the right heel towards your bottom, behind your back. And then prepare with the next exhale. Begin flipping the dog. Reach the right foot to the floor behind you and stretch the right arm towards the floor. And breathe here. And then release, start returning to three-legged dog, extending that right leg straight up. And then as you exhale, step the right foot forward to the front of the mat and lower the left knee to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up to low lunge position and breathe. With the next exhale, turn to the right, extending the right arm back and then the left arm forward. Inhale, return through the center. And then as you exhale, lower the hands to the floor, framing your foot, and then shift the hips back and stretch the right leg straight. Inhale here, elongate across the back, and as you exhale, fold towards your right leg. Inhale, come back up. And then bend the right knee. Bring both hands on the inside of your right foot. You might need to walk that foot out a little bit. And as an option, lower onto the forearms. And from this position, tuck the toes under and lift the back knee off the mat, pressing strongly back through your left heel. Then climb back up onto your hands and thread the right shoulder underneath your thigh, extending the right arm out to the side, and then extend the left arm out to the side and hold here. And then bring the hands to the floor and you can just step back to plank position or transition through flying splits. And then inhale through upward facing dog and exhale into downward facing dog. As you inhale, extend the left leg up, then exhale, bend the left knee and linger here. And with your next exhale, prepare to flip the dog. Reach the left foot to the floor, extend the left arm back. And then start returning to three-legged dog. Extend the left leg straight up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, step the left foot forward to the front of the mat. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up to low lunge position. And with the next exhale, turn to the left, Left arm comes back, right arm reaches forward. Inhale, return through the center. And then exhale, bring the hands to the floor and shift the hips back, extending the left leg straight. Inhale again, elongating across the back. And as you exhale, fold towards your left leg. Inhale, come back up, bending the left knee, and bring both hands on the inside of your left foot. And then option to stay or lower onto your forearms. And then from this position, tuck the toes under and stretch the right leg behind you, pressing the right heel towards the back of the mat. Then climb back up and bring the left shoulder underneath your left thigh, extending the left arm all the way out to the side. Find your balance. When ready, extend the right arm out to the side and breathe. And then prepare to transition, either step back to plank and lower to chaturanga, or transition through flying splits. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in here. And then with the next inhale, step or hop to the front of the mat to a seated position. And then lay back, preparing for bridge pose. Bend the knees, feet about hip-width distance apart, arms alongside the body. And then lift the hips a little bit so that you can walk the shoulders under and interlace the fingers behind your back. When you're ready, inhale, lift the hips all the way up. One last breath. And then exhale, release the bind and lower down, relaxing here for a moment. And then prepare either another round of bridge position or prepare for a wheel pose, placing the hands beside your ears and slowly at your own rhythm, making it all the way up. And you can experiment here with stretching your legs straight, bringing the chest forward Well, I guess in this case towards the back of your mat. And breathing here steadily, allowing yourself to feel that length across the body. And then simply walk the hands a little bit closer towards your feet. And breathe there. And then release, bend the elbows, lower all the way down. Then cross the right leg over the left, tucking the right toes behind your calf as for eagle position. Stretch the arms to a T shape. Inhale here in the middle. And as you exhale, let the legs come over to your left side and then turn the head to the right. Inhale, return through the center. Re-wrap the legs. And as you exhale, let the legs come to the right, turn the head to the left. Inhale, come back through the center. Then stretch the legs straight on the mat. Prepare for shoulder stand position. Arms alongside the body. And then at your own pace, lift the legs up and then start lifting the hips. Bring the hands towards your back and breathe here. With the next exhale, lower the feet behind your head for plow position, halasana, and interlace the fingers behind your back. And keeping the arms in the same position, bend the knees and let them come close towards your ears. And then release the bind, press the palms to the mat behind you, and slowly with control, uncoil yourself on the mat. And keep the knees close to the chest, hug them in, and gently rock from side to side. And then place the hands behind the knees and rock yourself up to a seated position. Then stretch your legs straight. And you can reach for your feet or you can leave the hands on the floor. Inhale, lengthen here. And as you exhale, fold in towards your legs. And then inhale, come up. And release this shape. And go ahead and rest a few moments in Savasana. Thanks so much for joining in today. And I'll see you in the next class.